Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel or this video. I'm really sorry about last week's upload. It just wouldn't upload, so I had to upload it multiple times and it didn't work. But yeah, I hope it's okay. And today we're gonna be reading Just Call by Hidden Rider 1028. So 1028. Numbers are hard. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, spill it. You've been distracted for days. What's up? Fukado Akemi, Izuku's best friend, the entire world flopped over his back and let all of her weight press against him. Even Josh has started to notice, and he's an idiot. Wavy red and green hair fell over Izuku's shoulder and tickled his nose until he pushed her off with a huff. He loved her, but she was a menace when she smelled drama. Not that there was drama, but nothing, Kemi. Maybe, I don't know. Even Izuku heard the doubt in his voice. He had given his number to both Sarah and Kaminari before leaving a few days ago, but hadn't heard anything. Typically, he knew better than to hit on a couple, but he hadn't known that Sarah was dating someone when he developed a mild crush on them. Then, when he had finally gained the courage to approach the mysterious beauty from the skate park, it was to find out that Z was in a very cute, loving relationship, and Z's boyfriend was hot. Sometimes Izuku's mouth ran over his ass, and that is most definitely what happened. It was why he didn't ask for their numbers. He had realized by the time they were leaving the coffee shop that he had probably come of way too strong. Flirting with couples was the biggest no ever, and he had broken that rule. This meant that he was now paying the price for his stupidity by waiting for a text that would probably never arrive. You can lie to Josh, but you can't lie to me. Spill it, bitch. Falling back so that he was leaning against Akemi, completely, Izuku let the small, unfair amount of hurt fill his chest. He would be upset for 10 minutes and then move on. That was all he was giving himself. You remember the person from the skater park? Her fingers pulled through Izuku's hair with an affirming hum. Well, I finally approached pronouns them, by the way, and might have flirted too hard in front of their boyfriend. The boyfriend who's hot and has a quirkless little sibling. Akemi's hand paused as she sighed heavily. Izuku, burying his face in her thigh, Izuku nodded his head in shame. You know better, dummy. Another head nod and Izuku's chest tightened with a desire to cry. He didn't want to cry, but he had a feeling he was going to. He knew better, yet here it was, crying over a couple who he had met once because he went and got a crush he shouldn't have. Josh, code ice, grab the stash. Muffled thumbs met Izuku's ears from the sound of Josh's skate shoes on the cement. Less than a minute passed before a solid rock pack hit his stomach. Damn, is he? What's got you a mess, Josh? Josh, Izuku's half brother he didn't know existed until last year, was a dick. He had transferred to Japan after receiving an invitation to be captain for his team. The owner had wanted each person to have something different about them, and it was a bit of putting most skate teams wouldn't even look twice at Izuku or Akemi, so they took the opportunity. Josh claims he only took it because he wanted out of the States. Izuku called bullshit. He had heard the shit people used to say about Josh when they found out. He wore hearing aids and could barely see. Glasses barely even helped, so he refused to wear them most of the time. I was stupid and am now wallowing in my consequences. Izuku had taken to signing everything he said after he met Josh. Before he had even found out their shared father, Shitstain, Izuku had known that Josh was important to him. They had clicked immediately in a way, in that way where no one could ever tell if they hated or loved each other. Akemi had called them brothers as a joke for months. Now the joke was the truth. Squeezing his pouch, Izuku felt a thrill of satisfaction at the crunch and breaking of the ice. Code Icy, also known as grab the slushies because this bitch is sad. This bitch could mean any of them. It hit Akemi most because of shitty transphobia, but Josh was a close second too. Izuku tried not to get low, not after last time, but something about today just sucked. It was the anniversary. Today was the 2-year anniversary of him getting kicked out, but that wasn't important. Shit, Izzy, that bad? Humming, Izuku nodded as he slipped down on his slushie without sitting up. The cold stung all the way down, but Izuku loved it. The chill numbing out his sadness in one swoop. Code Icy might be used sparingly, however it was the best code, also most effective. Josh was a drill sergeant during practice, but if someone called Code Icy, everything paused immediately. Just as Izuku was about to snark everything at Josh, the phone by his arm buzzed. Sitting up so quickly he gave himself a head rush and partly choking on the slushie in his mouth, Izuku typed in his passcode with shaky fingers. Unknown. Hey, it's Zero Hanta. If this isn't Midoriya, please ignore. Izuku didn't scream. He didn't. And if either Akemi or Josh said he did, then they were lying. Which one is this? Her boyfriend or mysterious stranger? Josh did a double take at Akemi's words before hitting the heel of his hand on his forehead with an exaggerated sigh. He claims it's his elder brother's duty to keep Izuku from doing dumb shit. The jackass is barely a year older than him and only 2 years older than Akemi. He did more stupid shit than either of them. At least, that he could prove. Mysterious. Her boyfriend is Kaminori. Akemi plugged the phone from Izuku's hands and saved Soto's number as a mysterious stranger. It had a nice ring to it, but if things worked out how he hoped, then it would be changing. Z had reacted adorably when Izuku had called the Zem Honey Bun. The nickname was not his finest moment, but it apparently worked. Josh leaned over to stare at the simple text and a low whistle. You have them worried. Gently popping his fist onto Josh's head, Izuku made a face. He wanted his phone back to answer, but he knew better than that. Neither of them were giving it back until he answered a few questions. They were menaces and he loved them for it. Zem, if you'd let me answer. Izuku did not like the look that passed Akemi and Josh. He very much did not like the way they smirked or how Akemi threw herself over Izuku as she tossed the phone to Josh, who took off with it at a run. Hey, this wasn't fair. 2 against 1 was cold and not in the fun slushy way. No, this was icy concrete cold, and Izuku was not a fan. Get back here, you whore. Izuku struggled for a moment to push off his octopus of a best friend before racing after his brother. I apologize, but I require a meeting of the mysterious stranger Let us texting little easy. Oh, he was dead. Damn it, Josh. Leaping onto Josh's back, Izuku reached for his phone, pausing for a second sight of mused Sarah Hunter, yellow hair poking up into the bottom of the screen. Hey, his voice didn't crack. It didn't. He was past that. Puberty was over, and his voice didn't crack anymore. Give me my phone back before I rip your toes off, Izuku whispered the last part, hoping that Sarah was assuming Kaminari couldn't hear him. Josh made a face in the camera before rolling his eyes and handing the phone over to Izuku, handing over Izuku's phone. Hopping off his back, Izuku flipped off his teammate before disappearing into the locker room. He was murdering both of them for this. They had even ruffled Sarah while making Izuku crazy. Slamming the door shut, Izuku wiped a hand down his face before grinning. Z had texted. Z had answered when Z thought Izuku called. Sorry about him. He's a terrible person, and anything he ever says is a lie. Sarah's mouth twitched up into a smile, and Izuku had a snort. Definitely, Kaminari. I'm glad you texted. How are you guys? Kaminari's eyes poked up into the screen, and Izuku relaxed. Neither of them seemed to be upset. If he was already this bad, after only one conversation, he was so screwed. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's a bit shorter, but I think it's really, really lovely. Okay, bye bye.